I was just buying anything willy-nilly, but obviously for the next baby, I'm prepared. Hey guys, I hope you're all okay, doing well, staying safe, all of that good stuff. If you don't know already, my name is Mariska. It is so nice to meet you. I hope you are coming to stick and stay with us on this channel, and obviously if you are a returning subscriber, then what is good. I hope you're all okay since the last time we spoke. Okay, I'm not going to ramble on too much. So for this video, obviously gathering by the title, I decided to kind of put together a list, but the majority of the baby things that I bought, the things that I really like used, and the things that I didn't need. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do in this video, so let's get into it. So for number one, I have Shea Butter. So my baby has been using Shea Butter since she was born. Like when she was first born, she was born with like really flaky, dry skin, and I don't even know why, because like it's not like she was like overdue. She was even like 10 days early, so I don't know why she had such flaky skin, but this is basically what her skin looked like. Scary scenes. Anyway, so she's been using Shea Butter since she was born. I would basically use the little bottle warmer thing. I had the Shea Butter in a little kind of container, and every time I would go and bath her or something, I would put the container into the bottled water to like heat it up. So once the Shea Butter was oily, obviously I'll just rub it on her body and massage her with it, and yeah, she was fine. So she still uses this actually, so Shea Butter, definitely recommend. Okay, so the second thing was Aveeno Baby Daily Care. So she used the blue one for sensitive skin. To be honest, she doesn't really have sensitive skin, but when she was first born, obviously I assumed that because she's a small baby and stuff like that, she would just have sensitive skin. But yeah, she still uses this one, to be honest. She uses this one and Nala's Baby, but Nala's Baby's finished now, so we're just using this one. One thing that I still use and I have always used are Sleepsuits and vests. So normal white Sleepsuits and normal vests that kind of clip underneath the nappy, because I always bought white for like the first 3 months. We didn't go outside, like we'd go outside but not religiously, like all the time. Most of the time we were inside, and throughout the whole period she was just wearing Sleepsuits and vests because it was cold. So yeah, she's always just been wearing Sleepsuits for the first 3 months, and they were always white because I wanted to be able to see like if there's some kind of insect or a bug or something like on it, or any kind of fluff or something. So everything that she was wearing was just white. She was also always wrapped in a white towel for like the first 2-3 months, because she was a really small baby, so I was really delicate with her. Like I wasn't trying to play with her at all. I was not playing. So yeah, I always had her wrapped in a big white towel. Again, white, because I wanted to see if there was any dirt on it, any fluff, because obviously fluff can go up her nose and stuff like that. So also what I would say is always iron your baby's clothes after like putting it in the washing machine or whatever, because I feel like ironing it, like it kind of gets rid of all of the fluff that might be like stuck onto the clothing, and you can also see for yourself if there's anything stuck onto the clothing, and you can just remove it whilst ironing it. So yeah, even up till this day, every time I finish my laundry, I just wash my baby's, I just iron my baby's clothes, like everything, every single piece of clothing that she has, from hats down to socks, I iron it, just because she's a baby, like. So yeah, this pouch right here. So this pouch is from Tommy Tippy, that's the brand, Tommy Tippy, and it's basically just like a baby healthcare set. It basically has scissors, a hairbrush, nail cutters, I think this is a toothbrush, yeah, a thermometer. These two things are the things that I mainly use. I never really used the hairbrush because she had a lot of hair, so I always use like the comb can't remember if I came with a comb. I think I went and bought another comb. But I always use the comb to comb through her hair, and I've never used the thermometer either. But these two things, baby's nails grow so fast and they are so sharp, like, and literally like every week or at least twice a week I have to be cutting her nails. So I use these nail cutters to cut her nails. I think I use these to cut her toes once, but most of the time I just use these. So yeah, but I'd be careful. They're actually really, really sharp. Like, these things are actually very, very sharp. So yeah, definitely an essential. Number 6 is a car seat. Obviously I don't have one with me because it's in the car. From day one you're going to require a car seat because that is what they are going to be traveling home with. So yeah, car seat. Mine was from, I had two actually. One of them came with her buggy. Her buggy was from, but yeah, she had that one, and then she had one from John Lewis. She still uses the John Lewis now. If you take out the padding, she still fits in it now. Okay, so gripe water. Gripe water is something that I've been giving her since like she was at least a month old. I don't know what it says on here, but African parents. So yeah, I've been giving it to her since she was at least a month old, and to be honest, yeah, it really helps with constipation. That's what I've noticed anyway. For constipation it really, really helps. I don't know what else it's supposed to do, but for constipation it helps, honestly. Nappy bin. You know, nappy bins, yeah, I never ever knew that nappy bins existed until I had a baby. Thank God for nappy bins, okay? The one that I bought like 2 or 3, and I sent one to Ghana because nappy bins. Anyways, the one that I bought was from Mamas and Papas, and it's just, yeah, it's basically just a normal white bin that you just put the baby's diapers into, and then once it's full you just take out the trash as usual. So they're just normal round bin bags like these. They come in a pack of 3, and obviously I've used one, and I think they're around £18 for the 3. Honestly, it seems like it's expensive, £18 for a pack of bin bags, but it is so worth it. I'm not even joking. Like, when a baby poops and you like change it and you put it in the bin, you cannot smell anything. Like, this is not sponsored, I'm not joking. This is probably my favourite thing. Like, honestly, I never knew it existed, but I thank God that it does. So the sterilizer, the milk containers, the little bottle insulator, the bottle warmer, I think it all came in a set. The one that I have is by Tommy Tiffy. And sterilising your baby's bottles is such an essential because I feel like it just cleans out all of although like you have to like clean it with like by yourself with like a sponge and soap and stuff like that. Cleaning it out, I mean sterilising it after, it really does the job, honestly. Because obviously sterilisation is like heat. I feel like it just kills all of the germs, you know? So yeah. Oh yeah, a little plastic bowl is an essential as well. I basically have this plastic bowl because every time the bottles are dirty, that's what I put the dirty bottles into. Once I've washed it and I've sterilised it, and then I put it on the little rack thingy. I don't like things being scattered all around the house. Like if a bottle is dirty, straight away it's going into that bowl, you know? So yeah, bowls. Also the rack thing, let me show you. Okay, so this is the rack thing that I am talking about, but this is from Amazon. After I basically sterilised the bottles and I've left it in the sterilizer for like 2-3 hours, because it's still got kind of like steamy water on it, I take them out. As you can see, it's still wet because I just took it out of the sterilizer. I take them out and then I hang it on this little drying rack here. As soon as it's dry, I like to just cover it back up and then like close the bottles and stuff like that because it's dry, like. So yeah, and then I put everything away. But this is very handy, like for drying your bottles and stuff. I really, really liked it. I really enjoy using it. Ooh, Pseudocrem, is it creme? Pseudocrem, yeah. But anyways, Pseudocrem. Honestly, so my baby had a nappy rash. I used Pseudocrem for like maybe 2 days and it went away. obviously also I was bathing her like twice and, you know, letting her sit in like warm water and stuff like that. But Pseudocrem, it literally just 2 days, I'm not even exaggerating, 2 days and it was gone. So I definitely recommend this. Not even just if the baby has a nappy rash, like in general. Like I always, not always, but like most of the time I use this on her bum. Not like inside, but like around where the nappy covers, because I feel like it just soothes her bum, because she wears a nappy like 24/7. Surely something must soothe the bum, do you understand? So I just use Pseudocrem. Yup, Pseudocrem does the trick. So I bought a baby bath, a bucket and a little kind of stool thing that I can sit on. The baby bath was from Mamas and Papas. I want to show you, but I don't think I have enough space. This is the baby bath. It's from Mamas and Papas. So I love it because here, when she was a baby, I could just place her here and she would not slip. Like obviously my legs were also like here and here. I don't know if you can see. So the way that the bathtub is set out here, my legs would be here, the baby's body would be here, and then there'll be water here. And then when she grew up, I kind of turned it around. So it's like she'd be sitting here and her legs would be here. And because this little thing here in the middle is there, she can't slip and she can't fall. And there's also another little like head space kind of here. So this bathtub is very good, very universal. It's from Mamas and Papas again. Mamas and Papas have really nice stuff, honestly. It might be a bit expensive, but I feel like it's really worth it. Mamas and Papas, yeah, I loved it. So after you're done, you just twist. I thought she was awake. After you're done, you just twist this thing and all of the water will literally just go through and drain out. But yeah, so I had that. I had this stool that I would sit on when I was bathing the baby. And then I just had a normal bucket. I don't need to show you what a bucket looks like. I had a normal bucket. So yeah, that was my baby's little shower setup. A caddy. So this is my baby's caddy. I've been taking stuff out of it, as you can see. But this is a baby caddy. So I basically just fill it up with all of her stuff. I feel like it needs a refill. I fill it up with all of her stuff, and it's nice to keep everything in one place. So yeah, a baby caddy is very handy. Keep one in the living room, keep one in the bedroom. Like you always have nappies, wipes and everything in one place, and it's just so handy, honestly. 100% recommend. I also have like this little pouch thing. I think I got this from Primark. Oh sorry, the caddy was from Amazon, and this is from Primark. It came in a set of 3. And I basically just put her everyday essentials really. So after I finished bathing her, I used teething powder. So this is the teething powder. This is even finished. But yeah, this is the teething powder that I was using. Can you see? I don't even know how to make this thing focus. I'll be very honest. Like I do not know. Woo! I do not know how to use it, but wait. This is what the, yes, can you see? So this is what I be using for her teething powder to soothe her teeth. It's by Ashton and Parsons, if you couldn't see. It's really good. You just need 1 a day, but as she got older, I started giving her 2 a day. Yeah, as she got older, I started giving her 2 in a day. So 1 in the morning and then 1 in the evening, because obviously having tooth come out of your gums must not be an easy something, you know. So yeah, this can be found at Tesco. I was also using, so I've been using these since she was maybe less than a month old. Can you see? I don't know how to make this thing focus. If it works, then it works. If it doesn't, then boy. Yeah, no, I've been using these since she was probably less than a month old, because my mum tried to get me to kind of clean her mouth with fresh tomatoes. I think it's a Ghanaian thing, I don't know. But when I was using the fresh tomatoes, it's like she started doing, like, it's like her tongue was itchy. And I was just like, nah, there must be some other kind of, you know, something out there. And then I found this. This is the box that it comes in, and it can be found in Morrison's. So I've literally just been using this. Obviously now she's got 5 teeth. So she brushes her teeth. Like, I brush her teeth, I brush her gums. But then she doesn't allow me to brush her tongue, because the tip of the toothbrush is still a little bit too big for her, and she's not used to it. So then once I finish brushing her teeth, brushing her gums, I use this to kind of wipe around her mouth and wipe the tongue, because from early you should be brushing your tongue. From early, be brushing your tongue. Obviously if you're a baby you won't understand this, but please, okay? Very important to be brushing your tongue. It's very, very important, honestly. Very important. Baby carrier. A baby carrier is basically what I used when I was traveling with her to and from Ghana. It's basically like, I'll show you, let me show you. So this is the baby carrier. It's very, very handy for traveling, walking around, even walking around the house. I used to, no, I still do have a baby swaddle. Is it called a swaddle? Is it sling? Maybe it's called a sling, I can't remember. But yeah, I tried to use kind of like a sling on her, and she did not like it, so I just stopped using the sling. It's not by force. But with the baby carrier, even though she doesn't like kind of like it, after a while she settles in and she'll just fall asleep. So a baby carrier is what I've been using. Breast pads, definitely an essential. Okay, so I didn't really breastfeed, not even really, I didn't breastfeed because when she came out she was really, really small, so my nipple would not go like into her mouth, and even when it did go on, she wouldn't latch on, so I gave up. And even when I would try to like kind of pump, I would pump in like 3 ml within the space of a whole day. Like, how can it take me a whole day to pump 30 ml? So then I just stopped. So yeah, she's a formula baby, definitely. Yeah, so that's what, sorry. Breast pads, because although I wasn't, what do you call it, I wasn't breastfeeding, sometimes my boobies would still leak, so I'll just keep like a pad inside of my bra. It'll leak into the pad and then that'll be it. Definitely recommend, because people can definitely, like, there'll be a wet patch right here. It's not cute. So yeah, definitely buy breast pads. Last thing that I have on the list is a lamp. So the lamp that we have, in fact it's even this one. Yeah, perfect. This lamp this is the lamp that we have been using since she was born. I bought a smart light bulb, so I basically control it with my phone. Every time she's ready to go to sleep, I change the setting to make it warm, and I turn it down, so it's never been complete darkness in our room when she's sleeping. It's only recently that I've kind of started sleeping in complete darkness with her, because I want her to get used to it and stuff like that. But aside from that, it's not always complete darkness. So aside from that, I use the lamp, and honestly, first we were sleeping with a pink light, now we sleep with a yellow light, and it'll be turned down, and it's just really soothing, you know, like it really sets the atmosphere, and it kind of lets her know that it's time for bed. And then she starts to roll around like that's how she that's how she soothes herself to get ready to sleep. So yeah, definitely recommend buying a lamp with a smart light bulb, because it really helps. So yeah, 2 things that I didn't really use that I feel like was a bit of a waste of money. One of them was a lure. So the first one was a lure. A lure is like a basic baby bed. I think it's just the brand that's called Lure. I don't know what the actual bed is called, but it's sold by Mamas and Papas. So it's just a normal kind of bed that you can fold and stuff like that. The only reason why I'm saying it was kind of like a waste of money for me is because I would have preferred if I had used the money to kind of buy a convertible cot, because obviously when she gets older I can just kind of convert it into a normal bed rather than buying the lure. But honestly, with me, the way that everything worked out, everything was so last minute. So yeah, if you're planning on getting a bed for your baby, I would honestly recommend buying a convertible cot. So when you first buy it, you set it up as a normal cot for your baby, and then once they get older you can take the little sides of the cot down and it will turn into a normal bed. I feel like it saves so much money because those sets are not expensive. The lure was like 200 and almost £300 because you have to buy the mattress, you have to buy the mattress cover. Like honestly, like it was like £300 when I could have just bought a convertible cot set with like a wardrobe and a chest of drawers. So yeah, also, you know the little baby dressing tables, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit of a hit and miss with that one for me anyway, because I bought a little changing mat. So anytime I would kind of need to change her, or when she'd finished bathing or something, I'd just lay like a towel on it so that it's not cold, and then I would just use the changing, like I put the changing mat on my bed and I'll just change her like on the bed. So I didn't really use the changing table. And I don't even know why I went and bought a changing table separately. I don't know why. Like, I feel like in the moment, because everything happened so fast with me and I was so unprepared, I was just buying anything willy-nilly. But obviously for the next baby, I'm prepared. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful one way or another. If it was, please let me know down below. If you want a part 2, she's now 10 months old. If you want a part 2 as to like for me to tell you all of the things that I use now, please leave a comment down below and I will drop part 2. But yeah, for now that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was informative. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Stay safe.